Good morning, Mommy. Good morning, Daddy. My name is Daniela. 2023, I was in the UK, and September 11th, I had a dream. And in that dream, somebody held my hand and said, "Oh, you need to wake up and remember what just happened." I didn't understand what it was, so I called my dad, and then we just prayed about it. 18th of September 2023, I couldn't move anymore from my bed. So I called my housemate, and then my housemate called the ambulance, and I was in the hospital for about 5 days. And with all of that, with the GPs, with the consultants, nothing, they could not find what was wrong. I could not eat, I could not drink. I don't even know, I was almost dead at that point. But on the 5th day, I had called my dad. Before then, I was even the one encouraging them. But on the 5th day, I felt so weak, and I called my dad, and I said, at this point in time, I think that it's best for me to die. Like, I would come home in a body bag at that point in time.
God forbid.
God forbid. And my dad said no, that what happens is a child doesn't bury a parent. A parent doesn't bury a child. It's the child that buries the parent. And as he was praying, he started praying on the phone. He was in Nigeria and I was in the UK. He started praying on the phone. And as he was praying, he now decided that we should, at the background, he should play In a Dry and Thirsty Land. And he started playing In a Dry and Thirsty Land. And as that was going on, my ward nurse came into the room, and then she gave me my drip and my drugs, and I remember I slept off. And as I slept off, I now had a dream. And in the dream, I saw myself surrounded by a group of people, and they were all praying for me. And as they were praying for me, I stood up and I said it was time for me to go. And as I stood up, I opened the door, and as I opened the door, it was like a long corridor, and to the left and to the right, there were people with machetes all over the corridor. But I stepped into the corridor and I started walking, and I kept on walking, and I kept on walking. And as I walked, I saw in the dream that I saw a church with a cross on it. And as I walked, it was like the pathway to the church was all filled with people with machetes in that dream. And I woke up.
And this was while the song was still going on. Father was playing the song from Nigeria on phone to her while she was in the hospital.
So as that was going on, I had woken up. And as soon as I woke up, I saw my consultants and my GP in the room with me. As that happened, she now said, "Oh, we found out what it was. We found out what it was." And she was so excited. She now said, "Daniela, you've had an ovary torsion for 5 days. If you know what ovary torsion is after about 2 days, your ovary begins to die because there's no oxygen and there is no blood." So I was rushed in for an emergency surgery in the UK there. And before less than 2 hours, I came out. And my the surgeon now said, she was talking to my cousin, who's also a doctor, and she was not like that. "Oh, we went in, and miraculously, nothing happened. We were supposed to go in and remove the ovary, which is my right ovary, but nothing happened. Your ovary is intact. Nothing is wrong with you. You're fine." At that point, I didn't understand what God had done for me, because it was later I now understood that an ovary torsion is like a heart attack. It's like you're constantly having a heart attack for about 5 days. And so that was what was going on. In as much as I'm here to give God all the praise and all the glory for everything that he has done. I'm not out of the works medically, but I'm thankful for Daddy used to say that once you thank God for his finger, you will definitely...
You're out of the woods. She's explained that it had happened. That's ovary torsion.
That was a wrong time to remove the mic.
Okay, sir.
Once you thank God for his finger, complete it.
Once you thank God for his finger, you definitely see his hand. And that ovary torsion, it came with so many things. It came with fibroid, it came with severe anemia. But I'm thankful that even though the ovary torsion is gone, I'm thankful for that the fibroid too will also go, and the anemia.
Give the Lord the praise. You're all gone.
Thank you, sir.
Give the Lord the praise. Look at you.